Next thing, I was standing behind the pickup. Oh, my bike, the manga gone, the spoke also, all the screw cut out well, all cracked. My meter jammed at 100, no. But I was standing behind, no. I was totally shocked, but I got not a single injury. Wow, that guy came up panic. You okay? And I said, okay. Then he checked his damage, his tailboard couldn't open. But I was standing, I don't know how I hit, my bike was partially under this pickup, but I was standing behind the pickup.
I really don't feel good. We're getting a...
Is anyone here? What did you find? You are listening to Supernatural Confessions.
I think it was 2010 or something around that period. I was the GM of this company, so when our lease was going to expire, we decided, I think we were acquired by another company, the dealer of Caterpillar. They wanted us to move nearer to the office, but I didn't want to be in their office, so in the end they say Keppel TNT, the building is empty, so we can rent the place. So we went to see the place. The whole building was empty actually, so we decided to take that place. The rental was good, and the best thing is fully renovated, so we don't really have to do anything. I only renovate the conference room. A couple of months later, my secretary come and tell me, James, the toilet is a bit dirty. So I say, toilet dirty, get the guy to clean up. No. He said, no, not that kind of dirty. I said, what dirty? He said she sees something hovering. He said, always she go toilet, she see the character. So I sort of don't really believe that much. I mean, of all the people, only you see, right? So I didn't really bother much. I said, okay, let's see how it goes. And after a couple of weeks, it seems like I come back and tell you, hey, the colleague also saw it. The reason why I don't believe is that I used to work late there. I stay until 8, 9 o'clock. I go toilet. I mean, I didn't see anything, so I don't really believe her. But until my wife said, hey, if everyone is complaining, you better do something about it. So in the end, I called up her relative, the feng shui the master. So she said, let me check for you. Then in the end, she said, she found that it's actually an ex-worker in some company, we don't know which company that works there and passed away. So the spirit is still there. So she recommended buying some kind of incense paper, just take everything. So we conducted a ritual for her. From that day onwards, it was clean. Nothing happened after that. My father has passed away, but before he passed away, we decided to bring him and my mum to Malaysia to visit all the relatives. So we drive all the way to Penang and we start to move down. And our last trip was to visit my uncle in Cameron Highland. So I went online and I found this guy. He was advertising their apartment for rent, so I contacted him, arranged okay. So the layout is something like that. Okay, enter from here, this is the hall. This is the kitchen. Then the 3 room is 1, 2, 3. My sis and my mum stay there, my brother, then myself, my father stay on the outer room, which is separated by a wall of from the kitchen. So that night, myself, my father, we sleep throughout. Until 4 something, my sister and my mum came in the room. He said, hey, this place something wrong. I said, what happened? Then my brother also came over. He said, the kitchen, someone is, all the utensils is moving by itself, chopping sound, knocking, door closing, window open, close, and so on. I said, I didn't hear anything. I said, yeah, of course, asleep is snoring all the way, I mean, when my brother, my mother, and my sister experienced it, I think it's real. The light was on and off and so on. So whole night they didn't sleep. I mean, from that night they didn't sleep all the way. No wonder when they first came in, they say they feel a bit uneasy. But I said, I don't feel anything because probably I'm not sensitive to that kind of thing. So I said, what to do next? He said, can we go or not? So that time was very 4 o'clock, so early. I looked at my sis face, her eyes were so big. Wake my father up, pack, we left. So we left that time was about 5. And we drive all the way back to Singapore, we never stopped. You see, my mother-in-law, the old generation, they want to prepare for their funeral. They want to wear the, the jiangshi, that kind of costume. So one day, she and the sister went China holiday. Each of them bring by one set. Thereafter, her health always got problem. That one time, she got admitted to hospital. She was bleeding. Doctor couldn't really, they know it's internal bleeding, but they couldn't spot where is it. So she have a series of health problem one after another that they take her life. Until then, okay, they ask the media. Then the media say, hey, she have anything that unusual? Then we say that she go and buy that thing in. Check. Go and throw away that set of things. So in the end, I don't know why we cannot arrow myself and my wife. So they threw away in the sea ma. So we decided, okay lah, Changi village is nearer. So two of us took the costume. Then we went to Changi village. So in the Changi village, there's near the jetty there, there's one car park. Right? There's a part where they got wave breaker, the barrier. So we went there. That night the wind was so strong. No, I just take the costume. It's all folded up. I toss it out. No, then what happened? Next thing the thing opened up. And it fly back like that. What I tell you? We stunned. No, how can it fly back like that? They come fly back. They fly back all the way back. Wow, this time I say, hey, something wrong. We just fold it back again. Then I throw one more time. But this time I don't throw up. Right? I throw directly down to water and I just get out. Wow, eerie, man. I mean, wing is strong, you open up, but you don't open until the whole thing open like that and fly back, you know. That time we wasn't prepared, we didn't take any video, but my wife, we all stunned. But the best thing is that after that we throw away, she recovered and she was okay. Really.
Okay.
Yeah. I used to ride motorbike last time. So there's one time I was in school of RT. I was a cadet officer there. No. Then still that week, I lost my bayonet. Field caning at Sembawang there. Then we try to find, cannot, getting dark, bo pian report. After a report, we found it. Wow, shit, man. Kena confinement 1 weekend. Saturday, Sunday. So Saturday, then a duty officer came. He said, how? Tan, want to go out or not? No, sir. Hey, I asked you one more time. You want to go out or not? Yes, sir. Okay, go out. Come back by midnight. He let me go. Wow, that time, no planning, you don't know where to go. So I just take my bike. Sembawang camp, I was staying in Jurong East. So I rush out, come out. Happened, the other side was having recall. So there was a pickup in front of me. So I was riding very fast, he also going very fast. Suddenly he stopped though, so I couldn't stop in time. I brake, cannot stop there. I hit the tailboard. Next thing, I was standing behind the pickup. Oh, my bike, the manga gone, the spoke also, all the screw cut out well, all cracked. My meter jammed at 100. No. But I was standing behind. No. I was totally shocked. But I got not a single injury. Wow, that guy came up panic. You okay? And I said, okay. Then he checked his damage, his tailboard couldn't open. But I was standing, I don't know how I hit. My bike was partially under this pickup, but I was standing behind the pickup. The other accident I had was at St. Andrew, PIE. I was going home after we had dinner. That time my wife sent her back to Bedok, then I was going back. So St. Andrew, CTE. I was going on the outer lane. Suddenly something hit me. I didn't know what hit me. My car moved out. I think I hit the curb. The tire lost air. Then the thing, my car just steered diagonally across and flipped over the railing, the expressway railing. My car flipped over. So I landed, there's a canal there. I landed next to the canal. Wow, the grass smashed up, so I crawled through the front grass. And I only got a cut here. I sprained my neck. I survived second time.
Oh, no.
So my car was, by the time I went back to the grass, the whole roof was dented in, then the grass all broke. So they say beyond it, scrap. There's a condo there, right?
Okay.
You know the Bedok Reservoir is here.
Yeah.
Bedok Reservoir is here. Then corner there, there's a junction. Now they actually built, then Safra is here, right? Before they developed into a condo, there used to be a small hill there. And there was a village. My brother-in-law stayed in that village and told me the area is dirty. So maybe that explains why Bedok Reservoir, it's just next to Bedok Reservoir. So there's one stage, there was a lot of drowning case after case after case. And there's one case, a lady actually was dressed in red. One case after another case until the newspaper was asked not to report. So one day when I was riding my bicycle down, I saw some ambulance there again. So I went to meet up my friends there in block 702. So I said, hey, there's another case of drowning. They said, it's very common. Nowadays they are not allowed to report. So it seems that there are still frequent drowning in Bedok Reservoir. The other story, my wife they used to stay in Geylang, near to where the Aljunied MRT is. So she's telling me that there's a well there, and beside the well there's a guava tree. So the guava tree is very nice. But the peculiar thing about this guava tree is that every guava there's a teeth mark. So as a kid they say it's free, they will go and eat. But what they heard is that there's a a spirit, a lady spirit. They always, for those people, they always see her hanging around the well there. But they don't disturb people, but she seems to be trapped somewhere around the area. So they suspect that all the teeth mark on the guava is done by her. So it's known to be haunted. The parents all this know. I said at night don't go out. No. So like now it's become Aljunied MRT, then I think there's nothing now. I don't know where I heard about a story in Bishan. You know, Bishan used to be a graveyard, right?
Yeah.
Someone told me is that at midnight when they close the MRT station, the staff are always in a hurry to get out, close up and get lost. They say after that there'll be different passenger coming. They say they always get that kind of encounter. But I don't know how true is that. That's what I heard. Mutadari, I think the area, yeah. Okay, that cousin, that feng shui one, say that area is dirty. She have not been here. My niece just gave her the unit, the block number, or the unit, which unit she can select. Then first thing she said that, hey, the area then dirty. So after that, I said, okay, yours not too bad. He said the Malay cemetery side is even worse. Early days when we shifted to Payoh, so Payoh that time just newly developed, just starting to develop. So my block we moved in that time. Next block was still under construction. Behind is still under construction. So someone jumped. Then at night all the dog was barking. But I mean we didn't see anything. I thought I was still young. No. But now the block it become a point block. I think 35, long 5. After that, my classmate mother also jumped from my block. Oh, I think story. I don't know. I mean, she quite boyish look one. Some angkong that kind. Then always hang around. Then one day she just go and jump there.
No
nothing.
No depression, nothing.
I don't know lah. Those days there's no word called depression. You know. But maybe she have, we don't know. But she was pregnant when she jumped now.
Is there anyone here? What did you find?
You are listening to Supernatural Confessions.